What's good, fam? We back at it with another embarrassing excuses. This is volume 6. Uh, I know I went off on the last one. Steven is. I can't stand Steven, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best to be as calm as possible on this one. Okay? Let's jump into it, y'all.
I dread having to start my day because I've gotten so big now. I constantly hurt, and it's getting to a point where I'm having trouble getting up.
Losing weight is never easy, and just about every patient in the history of my 600-pound life has encountered some type of hiccup on their road to health. Some patients handle the blame, acknowledge they came up short, and work to get better. Others, however, well, let's just say they're not as quick to own up to their actions. We've already talked about a bunch of the worst excuses in the history of the show, but there is so much to talk about we just had to make another video. So subscribe if you haven't already for more content, click that bell, and let's dive right into it.
The chest is tight. I can't hardly breathe. Day-to-day activities are becoming more and more work. It's so exhausting.
He's actually using soap. That is very commendable.
Exhausting to do anything.
Chay is
Don't turn around too much. Good lord.
pushing 600 pounds, and all that added weight has simply made daily activities almost impossible. Chay is trying to take care of his grandmother, but his weight is making it incredibly hard for him to even take care of himself.
She depends on me. And I need to be there for her.
He takes care of me, but it's just a hard struggle for him. He's getting to the point where he can't do anything
For me.
You deep frying bacon.
Chay eats too much and pretty good size portions. And we eat a lot of fried foods.
Food is my comfort blanket.
Well, yeah, if that's what you're eating every day, then it's no wonder that your weight is a serious issue.
And 10 pounds here leads to 20 pounds, it leads to 40 pounds. And before you know it, geez Louise, you're 600 pounds.
Well, Chay might think that all this weight snuck up on him, but you can't get all that way up to 600 pounds without some dramatic overeating.
That's why I hear a lot of people say the weight just snuck up. No. You kept going at that route of just keep overeating constantly. It didn't sneak up. You'll never know. That weight will jump on you. Like, you be like, yo, today you like 180 something pounds. You eat a whole lot of stuff. That weight will jump on you like 2 weeks later. Like, how did I gain 20 pounds? Like, it can happen just that fast.
This guy needs Dr. Now ASAP.
And I'm scared I won't be able to do it.
Along with his mother, Chay makes his way down to Houston, and it doesn't sound like he's exactly looking forward to the journey.
Wow.
This is why I stopped shopping on Amazon, and you should too. Don't spend another dime on Amazon.
I knew I was close to 600 pounds.
You are 600 pounds, sir. It's just 3 pounds less.
I didn't know it was that close.
You can tell that number shocks Chay, and hopefully he remembers that feeling when he begins his diet.
Tell me, how do you think you got to this point? The problem, you hungry all the time, or
I am hungry pretty often.
what do you snack on?
Potato chips. I love potatoes.
Potato chips. Okay.
Potatoes any kind of way.
All right. So that's your downfall is potato.
Yeah, I could give meat up easier than I could potatoes.
Look, I love potato chips as much as the next guy, but Chay is really making it sound like he'd only give them up in a life or death scenario. Well, that's exactly what this is, so there's no excuse to eat poorly.
I want you to lose 40 pounds over the next couple of months.
That's it? Man, come on, dog. You gotta lose 40 pounds in like 2-3 months? Man, that's easy work.
All right.
There's the goal, 40 pounds in 2 months. Honestly, all things considered, that's not too hard of a goal, just as long as Chay follows the diet and keeps getting exercise.
If I fail at this, it'll be one of the worst failures of my life. Everything is depending on what the scale says right now. I'm really nervous to find out how I've done. I've hardly lost.
You lost 8 pounds in 2 months?
I can't believe this.
8 pounds? That's it? Well, by your own words, Chay, that counts as a total failure. So what happened?
Chay is not in place to control his eating habits. This is what I was concerned about.
You're not taking it serious.
Yes, I am.
Don't yell at her like that, bro, because you're not taking it serious, man. You're not.
It's not gonna be easy on you. Even if you get the surgery, it's not
I know
gonna be
it's not
easy.
gonna be easy.
Dude, I knew that bread was a bad idea. I thought it was part of his cheat day, but turns out he was trying to use it as a proof of eating healthy. Did you even read Dr. Now's diet guidelines?
I dread having to start my day because I've gotten so big now. I constantly hurt, and it's getting to a point where I'm having trouble getting up.
Existence is quite literally pain for Holly, and it sounds and looks like she's only a few bad meals away from being completely immobile.
The only thing that brings me any joy and happiness and makes me feel better is food. And it's my only motivation to get out of bed again.
Oh,
Your life ain't a motivation to get out of bed some more? You're not being bedridden?
boy. The thing that gets her out of bed in the morning is the same reason it's so hard for her to get up in the first place.
On any given day, Holly probably eats enough for
You feed her.
3 to 4 people. She kind of has a never-ending hunger. And even though I know I am actually feeding the problem, I do it because I love her and I just can't say no to her.
There are a lot of problems there. You can tell just by looking at her that Holly eats too much of the wrong stuff, but we also have an enabler that mistakenly thinks that feeding her to death is how you show love.
I was around
I'm cool, y'all. I'm cool.
600 pounds the last time I was on a scale. And I'm scared if I've gained even more since then. The doctor's gonna think I can't be helped because I already had weight loss surgery and that I'm just a lost cause. So I'm hoping I'm still at least around 600 pounds.
Oof, poor Holly. That's a bit more than just 600 pounds, and I'm sure Dr. Now's gonna give her a lot to do over the next few months.
I'm gonna give you a 1,200 calorie a day, high protein, no carb diet, and I want you to start on that and lose 50 pounds over the next 2 months.
Okay.
That's all. But I ain't gonna lie, that 1,200 calorie deal, boy. Whew, that'd be tough.
Okay, there's the goal. Is she up for it?
Me and Ray made it back to Houston to see Dr. Now for my follow-up appointment and find out if I'm getting approved for weight loss surgery. It's been 2 months since my last appointment with him.
Holly and Ray are back in Houston to see if she reached her goal.
The only thing that has me really worried is that we're a few days late again because I just couldn't go for too long in the car and I had to stop to lay down and take breaks again.
Holly, if you're not noticing any progress in your stamina, then the scale probably won't show too much progress either.
Absolutely
This isn't
not.
good.
I was at 658, so that means I need to be at least below 608 today. So I hope I did that
Girl, you look the same as when you came in the first time.
because I've been working really hard to do this and get approved today.
Well, the number is
Well, I give you that. You lost close to 30 pounds. I ain't even going front. I give you that, but no, Dr. Now like, no.
going down, which is good, but that's not particularly close to Dr. Now's goal. Something tells me this appointment isn't gonna go too well for them.
You're a few days late, just like the last time. So I'm guessing the same thing happened, which means your stamina is just as bad as it was 2 months ago. So you only lost a little over half of what you're supposed to for your goal.
Yeah, not too happy about that. I was just eyeballing my portions instead of actually measuring them out. So I think I was just eating bigger portions than I thought I was.
Well, at your weight, to only lose 15 pounds a month means that you are still taking in between 5 to 6,000 calories a day.
Ouch. Dr. Now's coming at Holly with the hard math.
She eat more than me.
Portion control is important, but that's not a good enough lie to explain her lack of progress.
Last week I had a lot of cravings, so I know there were a couple of times that I didn't stick to the plan.
No one said this will be easy. It's not, but it is ultimately a choice.
Yeah, that sounds more likely, and Dr. Now once again comes at her with the cold, hard truth.
I don't know how I'm going to make it 3 more hours. I just wish we had a bigger vehicle or that there was somewhere I could get out and rest, but I can't.
What do you want? A Greyhound bus? Lady, you gotta take what you got right now, or get in the back of the trunk or something. Get in the back seat and spill out.
Walk far.
Jean is down in Houston for her first weigh-in, but she might have more imminent problems than her weight.
We made it to Houston, but I'm in a lot of pain, and that mass on my leg feels like it opened up and is bleeding. So I just don't know how much more I'm going to be able to handle.
Uh-oh, looks like Jean was right. Whatever mass is on her leg just opened up and is actively bleeding. But first things first, we need to see her weight.
I'm going to be able to hold on.
And unfortunately for Jean, the hits just keep on coming. Needless to say, 700 pounds is very, very bad.
But what's going on right now? You're breathing heavy and you're shifting around. Are you in pain right now?
Yeah, because I have a sore on my leg.
Yeah, she's got these big lumps on her legs and they bleed. And I can't bandage it because the skin is damaged.
Oh, that's really look bad. Very badly infected.
So those lumps must be a serious problem if Dr. Now feels the need to inspect them right now.
A really bad situation, and we need to address it right now before it gets any worse. I think the best thing will be to get her in the hospital
That caught me off guard.
tonight and do some lab work on her and see how things are.
Okay, you never want to hear that.
Man, I
It's
can
time
see
to
it
bring
then.
Jean to the hospital.
You lost 17 pounds in just 3 days, huh? See, sticking with the diet is going to help you to lose weight.
Wow, 17 pounds after just a couple days on a controlled diet under hospital supervision? This just goes to show that Dr. Now knows what he's talking about.
I'm back in Houston with my mom to see Dr. Now for my next appointment. It was hard getting back here again. But I'm hoping this appointment goes better than the first one, because I don't want to end up back in the hospital.
So we see that dieting does work for Jean, but was she able to follow the diet on her own outside of the hospital?
At my last appointment, I was 702 pounds. But while I was in the hospital, I lost 53 pounds and got down to 649.
That's what's up.
And Dr. Now told me to lose another 50 pounds on my own. So that means I need to be down to 599 today.
Yo!
Oh my god, she's almost 80 pounds away from her target goal and added nearly 30 pounds since leaving the hospital. All of her previous progress just wiped.
How's that possible?
You know good and well why that's possible, because you didn't stick to it. You know why.
I knew my mom and I made all the changes and worked really hard. So I can't really explain it, but I'm scared because I have to get weight loss surgery before it's too late.
Jean jumps straight to denial, saying she made all the changes she needed to, but that's clearly not true. The scale doesn't lie, so she's been doing something horribly wrong.
We got you in the hospital and you lost 53 pounds, halfway to your goal. So all you needed to do was lose the remaining 50 pounds in 6 weeks on your own to get down to your overall goal I gave you. But instead, you gained back 29 pounds. Can you tell me what happened?
I mean, I had a day that I went over the 1,200 calories.
You got, ain't no way you got 30 pounds in one day.
So one bad day and you gained 30 pounds? Is that what you're telling me now?
Yeah, that's a pretty terrible excuse. One day of bad eating isn't enough to explain an 80-pound weight swing.
You might gain about 3 or 4 pounds, probably 5 max. But ain't no way you gain 30 pounds in one day.
And Dr. Now knows it.
There's no way you're eating 1,200 calories. There's no way you're eating 2,000 calories. There's no way you're eating 4,000 calories. That math doesn't add up.
Yeah, I messed up. I didn't do it properly, and I'm going to work harder.
And the truth comes out. She's been cheating the diet pretty hard, and all she has to say for herself is that she's going to try harder. That excuse might hold some weight if you didn't already know that Jean's body could shed weight pretty easily by following the diet.
If I wasn't focused, I would have stopped smoking, and I would have stopped soda.
2 bad habits you had. You're taking them away, but you're not making any progress, and you think this is something that we should...
I didn't get fat overnight, and I'm going to do it.
You just said you gained 30 pounds in one day. Obviously, you telling us you got fat overnight. Like, what are you talking about?
Jean, you messed up. Just own up to it, eat your pride, and do better next time.
And then, like, you lost 53 pounds. You stick to his joint, you can lose it like 60. That's all you gotta do. I mean, real talk. Like, I get it. Like, you ain't want to own up to it. But I mean, you're gonna have these kind of days when you're doing your weight loss. You're gonna have these fluctuating days, not like 30 pounds, but you're gonna have these days. It's gonna be tough in the beginning, yes. It's not gonna be easy. But I mean, if you just stick to it you gonna be alright. That's all. That's all it is. Like, she feels like she done committed the worst crime known to man just because she gained like 29 pounds. Like, we get it. You ain't just do that like in one day. We already know that. Like, just go back to it. You got to get a little bit more strict, but not strict to the point where you lose your mind. But yeah, make sure you stick to it, get it down, and you gonna be straight. That's all it is. Just keep it real with Dr. Now. You gonna be alright. This one wasn't as bad though. I actually, I almost cussed once or twice. So yeah, this one wasn't as bad though, man. Um, but yeah, I think I'd have heard every excuse in the world, man, when it comes to this. Yeah. Even for me, I be over here like, man, ain't no excuse, bro. Believe it, just look at 600 pounds, like, yeah. I'ma get on to it, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this wasn't that bad. But yo, if y'all liked it, make sure y'all smash the like button for your boy. If y'all was looking for me to kirk out, I'm sorry. I'm actually cool this time. I'm chilling. But yeah, man, comment down below what y'all thought. Before you share the video, let me know down in the comment sections what else y'all want me to react to. Share the video, then subscribe to the channel for your boy. Peace, love, blessings. See y'all in the next one. We out.